starts to go ahead and try to camp it out and gain more materials. I don't know if a charge shot is worth giving this character 3 or 4 blocks of iron.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say, like, pretty much the same thing. I feel like it's gives a lot of control, but you have to fire a couple missiles first to knock out the blocks. So the pressure game is going to be really weird. As we're seeing right now, the line of scrimmage is super far apart, but now we're starting to see Jake throw out more of those side Bs, and that seems to be the moneymaker.
I mean, right now, RJ's doing a decent job maintaining the percentage lead here, but the game isn't necessarily about percentage unless we're getting into a timeout. And Jake's certainly starting to claw their way back here, almost getting that up smash.
Double forward smash right there as both players whiffing right in front of their faces. A little bit stubby kill moves from both of these characters, really. The dash attack is going to go ahead and take it right there. Oh, no, very good DI. Immaculate from Jake right in the top corner.
Ooh. This is what I really like seeing from RJ. Oh my god, the charge fakes or the shot fakes that they can tend to throw out, and honestly, are just disorienting for their opponent. Like, you just don't know when they're gonna just let it go.
Oh, did the block save him?
I think the blocks did.
Oh man, live by the blocks, die by the blocks. But Jake's gonna have plenty of time to maybe even mind a another diamond right there. And I don't know, like this, you're not even getting charge shot off this.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Charge shot.
I don't think they like to have full charge shot. I think they like to kind of have that charge cancel. They definitely throw that out quite a bit, you know, kind of loop into some combos or get some crazy punishes out of it. Wow, I thought they were going to live for a little bit. Okay. Still having a pretty decent lead here, 33%. Something to write home about, but it's definitely something to work off of.
But when it comes to the resource war, it feels like Jake is firmly in control. Like, he's got enough iron to go and last this stock and plenty of the next, too. He does not necessarily need to sit back and mine all that much, and he has the more powerful burst option in minecart. So when you've got the iron in the back pocket, just let her rip and claim space.
RJ's just absolutely killing it right now, though. The movement from them just kind of staying out of Jake's range. Look, Jake wants the damage. Oh, there we go. Finally going to get that opening, and this is why RJ's been staying elusive. Look at that, 73% already.
Yeah, and only really getting back because Jake overcommitted just a little bit on that forward air.
Oh.
Or maybe it was back air. Forward air and back air look the same if they don't hit.
True.
That was back air, though. I know that. I know that.
I think that might have been a forward air.
Oh my god, I'm blind. Listen, if I see people explode off of like an aerial hit, I assume it's back air. If they get spiked, I know it's forward air.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right to assume that, because I mean that diamond back air from Steve and Alex are just, they're something else, man. Like that is a different type of move.
Speaking of the devil, diamond tools are on deck right now as RJ taking more time to go ahead and gain more resources, building a double layer of walls, gets a second diamond. So this is going to be a dangerous position for RJ. You cannot exhaust Jake of this resource at the end of this stock. Already cutting through that forward air, forcing RJ to edge. And again, get any pressure? No. Good jump out and great projectile from RJ to get out of that.
Yeah, that forward smash, if it connected. Is he using diamond right now?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, that might have failed. Oh my god.
Yeah. You know, people think that, some people thought this character was mid-tier.
Me, I'm people.
You're people? Oh,
juked.
God.
Juked. I admit when I was wrong, okay? This character.
There are some people who still think this character's mid-tier.
It reminds me of seeing how they stack off offline, but I feel like this character has the tools to be like a Looney Tunes character offline.
Literally, yeah.
I mean, it seems like the character goes up a full tier when you get a diamond weapon. It just the threat to kill at any percent is absolutely devastating. But now Jake is being threatened right now. RJ gets the grab. Just going to toss him up. Is the DI check there? It is. Great perseverance by Jake.
You?
What? No match. Don't this man put his controller down.
Granted, he was at like 130 something, but like, I don't know. I feel like you could have.
You could have mashed out. You could have mashed out.
On town, like the bottom is really deep on this stage. You could definitely have gotten out of that.
That's crazy.
Just kind of accept your fate.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's the kidnapper, man. That's the unmarked van. You got to go ahead and run when you see those.
Oh my god. Get out of town.
All right, well, we're going to get into our game 2 here.
Lord.
What stage are you going if you're RJ?
I don't know. I might go back, to be honest.
Agreed.
FD?
Yeah, FD or back. Okay, or PS2. That works too. You'd say 12 right off jump. Wow.
I mean, you may as well. I mean, most Steve players like to just sit there and mine right away, so if you can just throw out a projectile, just kind of put a little bit of pressure on them, you know, that always works. But if you're going to jump right into that up tilt, I mean, you're just kind of asking for trouble.
Yeah, this is the problem. If you're going to go ahead and approach from directly above and not try to break down the wall, then you're just liable to get a ton of damage. Those up tilts are so safe to spam.
Oh, and there's diamond number 1. When are we going to bring that out? Or are we going to bring that out this stock? I would say probably it's worth it.
Ooh.
But no breathing room to do so, though.
Every time that people say that Steve has a really bad disadvantage state, I then see Jake like build a wall off stage and just take a moment to reset. His character's disadvantage is situational, and the offense far from it. The wonderful conclusion of that stock right there by Jake.
Yeah, man, this is just what Steve and Alex do, man. They put on a lot of damage very quickly, and they've got some great burst options as well. And it's like, because people don't expect it, man. They just sit there, it's like, oh, you know, funny block character, gonna put some blocks down. But no, they just run right up to you, kill you at 70%, 80%, and if you're not careful, they can spike you in a few ways too. But oh my goodness, you can't just go out there against Samus. I mean, she's got a strong spike of her own.
Yeah, but Jake's just going to take a second, get some materials back. Eats a bit of damage, but, I mean, again, there's that wall that you mentioned before, Scab, just building that up. And then now once you have your solid ground, you can use that minecart. I mean, you can use it anyway, but use it a bit more effectively and have more jukes to it.
When you have a powerful defensive position, typically the last thing your opponent expects is for you to leave it. RJ right there gets caught again with a minecart. This time, though, Jake giving a bit of a mix-up and covering the easy vertical recovery with an anvil. Great positioning. Like, what do you actually do in that spot? It feels like you just die.
Just try to get back the ledge as fast as possible. Or, I mean, if you can, then try to stall off stage a little bit, but that's easier said than done for a lot of characters. I feel like Samus and Dark Samus can probably stall out there a little bit. I mean, I remember watching YB back a while ago, and it felt like they were staying off stage for like 30 seconds plus at a time anytime they got sent out there.
God, I missed YB. That player is so cool to watch.
There we go. Big old back air, going to be able to take out that stock, and we're getting to a final stock situation here. Honestly, RJ's got to find something to make it happen quick, because otherwise they're looking at the loser's bracket. Whoa!
I'm sorry, I always laugh when a player like dash attacks a stone wall, and then Steve or Al just starts swinging through it.
Right.
It's like you forgot that this is my house. Don't approach
I literally built this house.
Exactly.
Have you seen the clip going around? The guy said, "Get into the disadvantage tube," and it's like they build the wall and then a ceiling right at the ledge. And what happens is the player usually gets up into it, and there goes the stock on the anvil. And what happens is when the player kind of gets into it, because there isn't really anywhere else to go, the Steve will run off the top and minecart underneath, and they bounce off the wall right back off stage.
Yeah, I've seen that before. It's disgusting.
Disadvantage
it's going to absolutely control people.
Oh,
that might be my favorite name for a conversion ever. The disadvantage tube. Good call.
It's really funny.
When you said that.
I retweeted it like, I think it was the other day. I thought it was the funniest thing. Like, it looks awful. It makes me hate the character more, but I love watching it.
Also, we got to talk about the conclusion to that match, because we missed something at the very. I was too busy in tears to point it out there. At the very end of it, RJ actually traded with minecart, knocked Alex out of it, and then Jake had the presence of mind to immediately anvil. It's like, you just beat this man's burst option. You knocked him out of minecart, and you get punished for it because the move is just about invulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems fair. That move is just so phenomenal.